COFFEEZILA is the GOAT. I don't know if you guys know, but if you guys care about any type of like crypto stuff or anything like that, I don't care about crypto, but I enjoy watching people finally get taken down for just robbing the hell out of people this whole time, okay? I had so many people telling me to go buy Safemoon. So many people. I had one guy, one of my friends, bro, that I met on Xbox, this like in Call of Duty or whatever. This dude literally had his girlfriend like take out a loan just so they could buy some more Safemoon. I can only imagine how she's feeling right now because they gotta pay that back and the Safemoon people just scammed everyone. So let's check this out. Let's see what Coffee found, all right? I love y'all, baby. Again, thank you for choosing me. Big ups to Coffee. Make sure you guys go like, subscribe, all that. Oh, I'm not subscribed on the main channel? Wow, what a dick. Let me subscribe. All right. I got like 5 channels, chat. Leave me alone. All right, let's go.
Safemoon responded, and they want to sue. Well, at least their holders do. I'm going to sue COFFEEZILA for defaming Safemoon without any factual evidence and hurting the thousands of investors. Time to sue COFFEEZILA for defamation of Safemoon.
He used literally evidence
Clearly,
from the website, bro. From the blockchain.
Like Mr. B here, who describes himself as easygoing and open-minded. Now, this open-minded man, after my video, said he wanted to sue me 20 different times. And that's when I knew I screwed up. I kicked the beehive. Not only that, the CEO, John Caroni, finally came out to defend his company
Why does
from
he
all
look
these
like
serious
Aiden Ross and
allegations
Huskers had a
and
baby?
posted this in response. Oh wait, sorry, that's not it. The actual response was
this dude is so good,
I continue
bro.
to make the conscious choice to not take the bait of halting work to address the reams of false information being posted. So he basically dodged the allegations like he's Neo in the Matrix. And now, just so we're clear, he did post that meme of the guy pounding his chest from Wolf of Wall Street. It just wasn't in response to me, although it could have been, because that whole scene is basically about stealing money from investors, which is what I accused him of.
Name of the game, move the money from your client's pocket into your pocket.
But despite John's dodge, I still wanted to understand the Safemoon
he's
army.
already
The good
basically a
people
lawyer,
who
bro.
were down
He got
90%
honorary lawyer
on a
shit,
bad investment.
like,
How could they still be so positive about Safemoon? So I hosted a couple of spaces for them to explain their position to me. I wanted to know how you can still hold a coin that appears to be so obviously a fraud.
And I think that was kind of my mindset and many other people's mindsets. There was bad actors on board, and it seems like now there's kind of been an entire shift, and they are trying to move forward with what is looking like a legitimate project.
What's truly the fraud here? Is it John Caroni himself? Could you separate John Caroni from Safemoon? Would it still truly be a fraud? Could it not be a fraud?
No, I completely agree. Like, I'm 100% there with you on Ben Phillips and anybody
So
that's
it's a
proven.
fraud.
But that's
No, I 100% agree on those.
Guys.
Yeah, I 100% agree. I was specifically, I'm sorry, I should have
These guys are all
clarified talking on the last
stupid.
point about John's wallet, because that's what everybody's last pillar of hope is in right now.
And there it is. It seems like the common belief is that the old team was bad. Yes, Safemoon used to be a fraud, but Caroni saved it. And all the evidence that I found about Caroni taking money was just FUD. And at this point, I realized maybe no amount of evidence would ever satisfy these people. I mean, what would I really do? Double down and look for even more evidence of John committing fraud?
Oh, God. Oh, God. One boy said time to double down.
John Caroni lived in a...
Wait, no, Coffee, bring the robot. I love it when he goes to the bar and like talks to the robot about a decision he's about to make. And the little robot bartender's like, I don't know if that's a good idea, Coffee.
Van or trailer before Safemoon. In other words, he was not rich. Suddenly, Safemoon happens and Caroni is in charge of a multi-billion-dollar market cap. And there's a pool of money that is supposed to be locked up, but isn't. Now, in the last video, I showed you how Safemoon LP was being siphoned from Bitmart for millions of dollars in profit for Safemoon. And some of those millions appeared to have ended up in a wallet Caroni controlled called the Gabe wallet. This was the first known wallet of Caroni's, and according to Papa, aka Thomas Smith, that's a Tana wallet. Tana is a company that John controlled, and it has nearly $4 million in it, most of it from Bitmart, which, as we know, Safemoon was making millions from, misappropriating funds that should have been for the liquidity pool as promised. So any proceeds of that should have gone back in the liquidity pool, but never was. Okay, I know we're catching up on a lot, but the question is,
so they took
how
out
are
the
these
liquidity
funds being used if it's not for the LP? There's two narratives you can believe. Either A, this Tano thing was mostly a cover story because John owns Tano, so it's just really his personal wallet.
So wait for him to pay himself
B,
out.
Tano has a fiduciary duty to Safemoon, and this wallet is being responsibly used. It's just a development fund. So how do we find out?
So you just
which
got
is
$4
which?
million just
Our first
sitting?
clue comes on April 23rd, 2022. I got an anonymous tip saying that Karoni had used his so-called company wallet, the Gabe wallet, to buy a coin called Stonks on the recommendation of none other
Jake
than
Paul.
Ben Phillips. Quote, Ben tipped
Wasn't the
while the
Stonks
team was
thing
in
the Jake Paul thing?
Gambia. John bought enough to make him a top whale. And for those of you who don't remember, by the way, Ben Phillips is a known pump and dump artist who made $12 million from Safemoon, okay?
Oh,
He
this is
then
the
linked a
influencer
photo
dude.
of Ben Phillips in a group chat saying this: guys, one of my super powerful social media buddies is dropping a coin, or has dropped, sorry, called Stonks. They are in with Jeff Bezos, etc.
2 to 3 billion
Then
reach.
he says, easy money for the gang, looking after the boys, and links the Twitter account. Now, if we cross-reference this with Karoni's Gabe wallet, it shows that he took Ben's advice and bought in multiple times that same day for up to $150,000 worth of Stonks tokens.
Jesus.
That immediately made him the fourth largest holder of Stonks token, trailed only by Ben Phillips. Now, this blockchain evidence
Why would he have
confirms
more
our
than the guy
anonymous
who worked
tip,
and owned
and
it?
it suggests that the Gabe wallet is not merely a company wallet, because what company recklessly gambles $150K on a meme coin on the recommendation of a pump and dumper like Ben Phillips? Now, just for the record, after Ben Phillips and Karoni bought in, Ben would notify his followers of this tip 2 days late. He says, okay, I'm taking an absolute gamble on this new coin called Stonks token. Let's go. It's got meme coin energy with a plan. This disaster not only showed that Karoni was
But at your
listening to
own
Ben
risk.
Phillips for tips, but also that he seems to be willing to spend money from this so-called company wallet on random meme coins. He also bought a bunch of other coins like Beefy.finance. He spent $150,000 on. And he also bought $12,000 worth of Phantom. And this leads us to the conclusion that
This is
A,
personal.
the $4 million in that wallet is John's personal money, or B, he's commingling personal and company funds, which would be even more alarming. But we actually have more than this. Our second piece of evidence that Karoni is misappropriating funds comes from NFTs, because I've long suspected several wallets being Karoni's besides the Gabe wallet, but I struggled to prove it 100%, so I just never mentioned them. Until one day, I'm scrolling through Twitter and I see this post. This guy says, Fonz, any thoughts on what, who, the devil wallet? By that, they're pointing to a wallet that starts OX666. There's $4 million USDC sitting in it and a couple of NFTs. The reply comes from Fonzie, aka Real FUD, who says,
the Moondog
no idea.
NFTs
The only
in
thing
the
I
wallet?"
noticed was the Moondog NFTs in the wallet, which Jack Haynes and Ben Phillips were shilling a while back. Now, honestly, this took me off guard because this is a wallet I long suspected of being Karoni's, but I didn't know that Ben Phillips
God,
had
people
shilled
always
Moondog
leave a
before. I didn't even
trail,
know
bro.
Karoni had any Moondog.
They always
But
leave
from
a trail,
this last
bro.
case, we know Karoni would listen to Ben Phillips, so it made me look back through Ben Phillips' archives. Is it true he was shilling Moondogs? Well, it turns out yes. On August 14th, 2021, Ben Phillips says this.
Oh,
it's safe to
God,
say
he
I'm
put his-
obsessed
he
with
put his
Moondogs
wallet
NFT. View my collection
Oh,
here.
tiny
Now,
URL.
Moondogs is not affiliated with Safemoon, which makes this response under it strange. John Karoni, 20 minutes later, responding with his own NFT, saying, I named him Captain Hoddle. Now, this is perfect because we can trace this NFT back to the buyer. And sure enough, on August 14th, we find that this Moondog, number 162, was bought by none other than the so-called devil wallet, OX666. And this means this is Karoni's wallet because it was purchased the same day he tweets publicly about owning it. And this is where it gets really interesting because this wallet, after buying $20,000
Bro,
worth of NFTs,
he didn't even tweet the
you know what
wallet.
it
He
has in it?
tweeted a picture
Another
of
$4
something that he
million
owns in the
USDC. And where did it get all that money? Well, It started as $12 million of tether coming in from places such as Bitmart, which gave them $8 million. And then another $4 million came in from OXD51, also known as the infamous Gabe
wallet.
This wallet then exchanges that USDT for USDC, but this is a double confirmation that this is Coroni. And the implications here are massive because not only is Coroni making millions and putting it into so-called company wallets,
it into
buying
some personal wallets that are just buying NFTs.
He's also pumping millions from that account and from Bitmart
Bro,
into what
people are
only can
fucked.
be described as personal wallets. Because once again, what company wallet would buy $20,000 worth of NFTs such as Moondogs? But here's the deal. It doesn't even stop there. Because
What?
two of Coroni's quote Moondogs were transferred on February 15th to
a new
another
wallet?
one of Coroni's wallets, giving us more evidence. And how do we know that
Got him. We got him, coach. It's in the bag. FBI, open up. We got him. Okay. What the fuck?
it's Coroni's wallet and not a new buyer of this coveted Moondog? Well, because it was a transfer, not a sell. And to add to the evidence, look who it's getting funded from. This wallet, OX35A, is getting $500,000 from the Gabe wallet, and it gets $100K from the so-called Devil wallet. As we speak, this wallet, which I'm going to call the Moondog wallet, has an estimated value of $1 million on Etherscan and another $500,000 on BSC Scan.
Hey,
we can actually
yo.
calculate how much Coroni controls here with a service called 8board.finance, which calculates wallet holdings across multiple chains. And with the 3 wallets we know of, we so far have a net
$9
worth across
million?
Coroni's wallets of roughly $9 million.
Oh
But
my God.
that's not even all. Because as I said earlier, this so-called
Oh my
Devil wallet
God.
got 12 million USDT. There's only 4 million left. What happened to the rest? Well, a lot of it was eventually sent to a Kraken deposit wallet, which looks to be also controlled by, you guessed it,
What is
Coroni,
Kraken
because
deposit?
$18 million came from wallets such as Bitmart, our Devil wallet, and the Gabe wallet, and one other wallet which we don't even recognize. And the point here is not that we have all the answers by any means. Questions certainly remain. Like, for example, what is that $18 million being used for? If Coroni's using these wallets personally, what are the implications? Is it reasonable for a CEO to go from a trailer to being paid $9 million in 1 year while investors are down 90%, especially when that money appears to be coming from the LP?
It's crazy because I feel like his argument is gonna literally just be that since his whole like livelihood relies on all of these meme coins doing well, he might try and say that he was just trying to like up his popularity or whatever in the space by buying out all these coins and stuff like that, so that Safemoon could thrive and like be bigger. Like I feel like you could talk your way out of this. I don't know why.
So I want to be clear. I'm the first to admit we need more answers.
Do the people that COFFEEZILA exposes, some of them do. Some of them actually, like a lot of the time, police use a lot of these videos and stuff to actually go and crack down on people. But the hard thing about it is it's really hard to like prove things that aren't just straight hearsay. You know what I mean? And right now, Coffee's getting into like hard evidence that there's questions. Like there's a lot of questions going on pretty much, but there's not enough to just go in and be like, hey, this is what you're doing. You know what I mean? It's really just now the people have to come in and just ask, and actually get asked these questions. You know what I mean? And they have to have an answer. And if they don't have an answer, then they go to jail.
Like why Coroni's cashing out $1 million at this Coinbase wallet, or why he's cashing out another $1 million at this Coinbase wallet, or yet another Kraken wallet, another $1 million. But even
Holy
with the
shit.
questions remaining, don't forget about the facts we do have, like these 3 accounts which hold over $9 million, all of them linked to Coroni, and many of the transactions appearing to be very personal in nature, buying meme coins, buying NFTs, bragging about those NFTs, listening to what Ben Phillips says of all people. It all paints a very dark picture that Coroni is not the savior of Safemoon like many believed,
He a bum.
rather perhaps is just another hustler. That's basically it for this
I hate
investigation.
that they
Pump
call
the stock,
it
and
like a
thanks for
hustler.
watching.
Like, I fucking hate that, bro. It makes no sense to me that like that could be considered like, I guess because that's all hustling is at low key you're scamming and scheming. Because I even saw a video the other day of like this guy telling people like go buy mattresses and tell people that you really need to sell them and shit like that, so that they like end up like buying it from you just because of the fact that you are you like are in need. You know what I mean?